Welcome back. This is oxfordbusinesstutor.com and I'm George Vlachnicholas, and today I just want to take a couple of minutes just to introduce an idea. What is marketing? So for me, if you remember from previous videos, I have a very broad definition of a business. I say it's any organization that looks to satisfy customers' needs in exchange for money. So where does marketing come into this? Well, companies live and die by their success at selling products to customers. Success of a business depends on its abilities to meet the needs of its customers. That means the more customers you get, the more revenue it is that you're going to make. You need customers to come and buy your product or buy your service. So I think marketing is absolutely critical to your business. If you get marketing wrong, then it's basically saying that the customers that come are not going to be in such a large volume that your business can make a big success and take off. So where do I think business marketing sits in a business? I think it sits at the beginning of the process, and I also think it sits at the end of the process. And I'll talk you through that. So at the beginning of the process, you've got to find out what it is that your customers want. What are their needs? What are their needs and wants that you're aiming to satisfy? That's what we said a business is for, to satisfy customers' needs. So the idea of market research is trying to find out what is it that they want. You'll hear this idea about demand a lot. Demand. What is demand? Well, demand is basically the willingness of a customer to buy your product, backed up by the ability to buy your product. And I suppose what that's saying is, what is it that your customer wants? And what is it that they're prepared to pay for your product? Okay, and that's market research, or at least that's the aim of market research. Now, there's lots of different ways in which you can do your market research, and when you do this subject at school, you'll hear a lot about primary market research, which basically means doing your own market research. So going out, standing on a street corner with a clipboard and asking people questions, like a survey. Or I don't know, saying which title of my book do you like better, A or B, and getting people to put their hands up in the middle of an auditorium. Or it could mean a focus group where you go in and you literally give people a taste of a new food that you've designed, so that they can give you feedback on what they think is the best thing for you to produce. What ingredients should you be putting more in or less in, or whatever it might be. That's you going out and you finding out new data that you can use to work out what it is that your customers want. Secondary market research, on the other hand, is you mining for existing data. Okay, and what I mean by that is going on the internet, Googling stuff, going on a newspaper, trying to find out by previous news stories, or more often than not, going to a marketing consultancy group, a marketing group that kind of does the primary market research for you and then sells you their information. It's not stuff that you've done, okay? It's stuff that they've done. They've gone out, they've done the questionnaires, they've crunched the data, they've done the analysis, they've come to their conclusions, and now you're looking at that and you're using that in your own data analysis to look at, well, what is it then that my customers want? Who are my customers? Why are they buying products similar to mine? And therefore, what should my product look like and how much should I charge? The other thing that you're going to hear a lot of is quantitative and qualitative data. The difference there is quantitative, just think numbers, think pie charts, think bar graphs, think, percentage of people in the market that have a particular size of income, or whatever it might be. It's numerical data. Qualitative, however, is all wordy type data. So if I ask very open-ended questions in a survey, what do you think about the price of X? I'm not asking there, do you think it's expensive on a range to 1 to 5? That would be quantitative. But if I'm looking for a long open-ended answer, then that's a wordy answer, and that is qualitative data. So there's two are separate. So there's your market research. Your market research then feeds into the business cycle because you now know what it is that you've got to produce in order to satisfy your customers. So you buy the inputs, you do the transformation process, you create the output, and it's that output that you're going to sell to those customers, and that's the second side of marketing. That's the second side of marketing. How do you then tell those people, how do you effectively communicate to those customers that said they had a need that needed satisfying? How do you effectively communicate to them that you just made it? You went and made made the product that's going to satisfy their want or need. How do you tell them? And when you study marketing in college or at school, you're going to talk about the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps are price, product, promotion, and place. Price, product, promotion, and place. Now, I'm not going to go into too much depth with them now, that's for another video, but basically these are 4 things that you can think about with your business and with your product, how can you change it? How can you I don't know, how can you advertise it on telly? How can you advertise it in a magazine? You know, you found out all this stuff about your customers, okay? What magazines is it that they're reading? What TV shows are they watching? So how are you going to tell them in the most effective way that you have the thing that they want? Yeah. Do you need to be online? Do you need to have a retail store? All these types of issues. That's the marketing, the effective communication bit, but it all links back to the market research you did in the first place. And to be honest, the most effective thing, yeah, you ever heard the expression garbage in, garbage out? If you've got garbage market research coming in, you're going to have a garbage product that isn't going to sell to consumers because it's not the thing that they want to satisfy their needs. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to sell anything, your business is less likely to be successful, and therefore, you know, your business might not last that long. Okay, so it's really important to get the marketing right, both angles, the market research and the marketing. And as we go forward, we'll look at both of those in a little bit more depth. But that's it for now. Thank you very much and good luck.